YouTube, welcome back to Scorcher's Lounge. And today, we have a very special video for you guys. Trust me, the OGs are gonna like this. Intros out the way, let's get to something very special that I have yet to see anyone do on YouTube. So please like this video, because no one has done this on YouTube yet. Not this review. Give me 1 second. So, my favorite place in Philadelphia, live in color. Let's see if y'all could guess what's going on with the hat. Maybe you know what's in here. Oh wait, this is the wrong box. Here's the right box, man. Okay, so you have your gray bottom with the black lift-off lid. Pretty sure y'all know what this is. It has the red Jordan Jumpman. It has Air Jordan written across. And then we get to the label. Label reads Air Jordan 11 Retro, white, legend blue, black, size 11, my size, style code CT8012, color code 104, for a retail price of I believe $225. Now, okay, lift the lid. You have your Jordan 11 carbon print paper. You have your Jordan 11 Legend Blues. Hold on, did I say the color on this? White, Legend Blue, and black. I'm sorry if I didn't say it. So you have your Legend Blue 11s, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I passed on a million times in 2014, I believe. I passed and I passed and I passed. Nothing major. It was more of, there was other stuff that I wanted at the time that I just kept passing on them, and then by the time I was like, okay, maybe I get them, they didn't have my size. So now I got them. I got this from eBay, and if I'm not mistaken, I put a receipt up if I did. I know that eBay gave me a $200 coupon code. Because unfortunately eBay is going, eBay Top Star program that I love so much, and y'all saw so many videos on the Top Star program. Unfortunately they're not doing it no more. So as a good parting gift, they just gave everybody $200 gift code towards sneakers. And I don't know if this is the one. Actually, give me 5 seconds and I'll tell you right now. Alright, so I just checked. Unfortunately, no, this was not the pair that I got basically for free. I actually paid $230 for these, but I got this off the Top Star program. So I paid retail for this off the Top Star program. But there's a sneaker, and when I get to that sneaker, and there's a lot of boxes, like I keep saying in the last few videos, there's a lot of sneakers in here, and I'm just opening as I go, and I don't even know. There's sneakers from 8 months ago, sneakers from last week. I'm gonna play Russian roulette with the sneakers, and whatever it is, I'm gonna do a review on it. So this was the last pair of sneakers I think I got off the Top Star program, and then they said that they're gonna go away with the program, and they're gonna give everybody that's in the program $200. So this is not it, but anyways, I did pay retail at $230 for these, and of course, yeah, I'm saying I got the matching hat. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, the one thing that no one else has done on YouTube. Are you ready? Actually, I'm gonna keep that. Hold on. Let me do a review of the sneaker. So, when we get to the bottom of the sneaker, I just played y'all, didn't I? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but I was thinking, let me do the review and then bring out the major surprise that no one on YouTube has done yet. Get to the outsole. You have that Legend Blue looking so soft on the outsole. You have your herringbone traction pads in the heel and the front of the foot. You also have that carbon fiber plate that's legend blue and black with the black squares. And then and behind the translucent outsole, you also have the white Jordan Jumpman logo. Going up to the midsole, it's all white with the outsole protruding a little bit into the midsole, but you got an all white midsole. Then you have a patent leather all white upper. Super smooth, simple shoe. And if y'all guys don't know, he wore this in '96 to the All-Star game. This was meant to match the jerseys. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the trim. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I think it was the trim or something of the jersey. But you know, back then the colors in the '90s was a little vibrant. So that's what this shoe was meant. It was all white. This was debuted in, I believe it was. This was the All-Star shoe debuted. So yeah, man, that's the story behind these. Now they were a little bit more cream-ish, but I like the all white with a bit of blue. Then when you get to the toe box, you still have that same leather. It's just this one big slab of patent leather. Then when you get to the top part of the upper, you got smooth leather. Yeah, you got like a smooth leather all white. Remember, the shoelaces on this shoe was meant to represent what? I'll give you 3 seconds. The hoop. This was the reason this is so thick is to represent the hoop, the net of the hoop, the white net. That's why these things are so thick. So that's what these laces are supposed to be. When you get to the tongue, you have an all white mesh tongue, and then in the middle of that you have a legend blue patch that says Jumpman Jordan. And then when you continue onto the tongue, the back of the tongue is a patch in the back that says quality basketball products inspired by the greatest player ever, with a legend blue lining. And then behind that you have your Jordan Jumpman legend blue right there. Then when you get to the inside of the sneaker, this is a thing I don't like. It's not a major deal, but you know, when you spend $230 for a pair of sneakers, and then they also in 2010s all the way up, they how you say it, they, you know, according to them back then, the reasons these shoes was always $185 back then, this was like $185 was a lot, was because they put special packaging on the boxing, special packaging on the box. And then when you get to the insole, you have a plastic shoe tree, and it's usually 90% of the time is usually the color of the shoe or of the Jumpman, right? So in this case, I don't remember. Oh, it was legend blue. It was a legend blue shoe tree, and they have like the Jordan Jumpman, like. But nah, we just got paper. But yeah, that's kind of whack. Right here you got your eBay tag, which, remember kids, never wear your shoe with the StockX and the Go, and come on, take these tags off. That's so tacky. But anyways, when we get to the inside, you have an all black sock liner. Then you have an all black insole, baby. You have Nike Air written in white. You got your size 11 sticker, which you know I hate so much. Boom, boom, take that out there. And while I'll take the sticker off the left shoe, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, especially in this video, guys, because in this video, you're gonna see something that you never saw before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to reveal that in a second. Okay, the stickers are off. So, like, comment, subscribe. Like I said again. Damn, these doors are clean. So, going to the heel of the shoe, you have your Jordan Jumpman logo. Now, this was a big thing back then, that when you put the two booties like that, the Jumpman logo will be opposite, mirroring each other or facing the wrong way. They were made in, I know that some people don't care about this part, but they were made in so many different companies. So if it was made in like Taiwan, you have them all facing this way. If it was made in Italy, it was all facing that way. It depends on where it was made. Nowadays, you know, it's literally, I'm gonna say it's like 80% made all in the same type of way. But back then it was like depending on where you was at, what lot number, there was a whole bunch of things, man. A whole bunch of things. Like it says it on the receipt right here. Like you'll say your jump, it says your size, UK, Europe, then it'll have a code, it'll have the date, and then it'll have like a L and M, and then it'll have like -3, or you know what I'm saying? So all that is to let you know like where it came from. But anyway, so this one, they are facing towards the toe, which is what is preferred in a lot of OGs. Me personally, I don't have a preference. I know the Jordan 9 was another big one with the Jumpman facing different ways. But honestly, I don't have a preference as long as they keep it like good on the way they did it. Like I don't want one shoe looking this way, one shoe looking that way, and you know, do it right and we're good. So this is both facing that way, which I kind of like, and now that I think about it, because no matter which foot you look at it, it's very aesthetically pleasing. But anyways, going to the heel of the shoe in the back, you have the infamous 2-3 in the Jordan 11 font in white. Now this is, ooh, you can actually feel this. So this is probably, I don't think this is pressed. This is probably more like screen print, if I'm not mistaken. You could feel it a lot more than the old ones. The old ones, it was more like screen print, like my shirt. I mean, pressed like my shirt. You know what I'm saying? But this one, you can feel it more like if it's like, it's definitely not stitched, obviously, but yeah, you could feel it. So that's pretty cool. Maybe it lasts longer. Remember, this used to always rub off because a lot of people, when they put their feet in any shoe, they always grab the heel tab and then yank up and then they rub it off. So is that the end? Yeah, because there's nothing different on this shoe. So let me put these shoe trees in, and then let me get to my major surprise that I hope y'all stayed around for. Sorry if I'm a little lingering, but I feel that this is something very special. So you have the Jordan 11 Legend Blue. You have the Chicago Bulls, you know what I'm saying? Michelin Ness hat, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the surprise. No. It's so clean, man. Jeez Louise, look at this. You have the fucking book bag. Name me someone on YouTube that has the book bag. I'll wait. Matter of fact, should I do a B-roll of me scrolling, trying to find someone who has the shoe and the shoe bag? The Legend Blue shoe bag from 14 or 13 or whatever. This right here, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the Jordan 11 Legend Blue backpack, or shoe bag as they like to call it. So you can tell that this thing is aging. You can see a lot of yellowing. The camera might not pick it up. However, I'm gonna do a close-up. Maybe it'll pick it up a lot better. Oh yeah, these straps are really yellow actually. So back then, well, let me not say back then. Yeah, back then they used to do not a lot. They used to do shoe bags. Usually more in the like 06 type of time, right? So back then, let me see if I could put them all up. If I could put them all up, that'd be love, because I kind of don't remember all of them. I probably gotta do some digging, but you'll see something. I think it all, if I'm not mistaken, man, please someone correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe I could find out while I'm doing the editing on this video. I know that they made the Jordan 3, the black cement, the white cement 3s, then they did the 6s and the Jordan 11s. I believe that's all they did. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I believe that's all they did. Yeah, when it came to the 6s, they did for some reason, they did the black and silver 6s. I don't even think they did infrared 6. Again, I'm sorry. I'm gonna figure it out while I'm editing. I'm gonna put it out there. Maybe I'll cut the video and make a little video from my phone and put it in there. But talking about this Jordan 11 Legend Blue bag, usually these shoe bags, they're like a size 12 or 13, and then they basically have the whole upper, and then it's like a messenger bag. You know, they have like the messenger bag up top. So let me see. Looking at this shoe, this is a right shoe. Okay, perfect. So this is a right shoe. This is the outside, the outside. This is the outsole, the midsole of the outer shoe of the right, and this is. Let me put this right here. Put this right here, guys. Put this right here. Bam. This is what you're looking at. The same exact thing. This is not nothing made up. This is strictly from Jordan brand. They also made, I believe, the Concord. I know the Breads for sure, but I think they made the Concords as well. But the bag is all white, got a lot of yellow stuff because it's aging. I'm gonna probably send it to my boy Restored Soul to get cleaned and deoxidized as much as I can. But yeah, man, this is an all white, supposed to be an all white bag. It still got the same bottom, and this is not a fake bottom. This is a real bottom, and it's made with like real thick rubber because it's supposed to be a book bag. So it's not made like this, more soft and cushiony. This is made with like more harder rubber. But if I wanted to just take the outsole, for example, and do a sole swap, I could use this. This is the legit thing. Then you go to the upper part, and it's patent leather, just like the shoe, patent leather. And then when you get to the middle of the bag, you're gonna see what usually is on the side of the Jordan 11s, which you got that mesh, and then you got those stripes leading towards the lace holders, and that's what this is right here. The inside, just like the shoe, is all black. And then when you get to the heel and you see your Jumpman and Legend Blue, when you flip this over, you have your Jumpman and Legend Blue. Now, when you get to the straps, you have white straps. And then when you get to the left strap, you're gonna have a Jumpman Jordan patch, just like you have in the shoes right here. However, on this shoe, on this shoe bag, is a black patch with the Jordan Jumpman logo in blue. When you get to the shoe, it's a blue patch with the Jumpman logo in white. It looks good to me, man. So name another person that has the shoe bag, man. I'm gonna get this deoxidized. I'm gonna try to get this deoxidized, so a lot of this yellow could come out. Hopefully, the good thing is that it's not on the leather; it's on the mesh. Well, actually, now I think that's probably the bad part, because the mesh grabs it a lot more. The leather is leather. You could kind of, I don't know. I'll hit my boy up, see what he says about it. But yeah, man, that's it. The bottom is the same. Look at the bottom. Yeah, you see, this is a 11. This got to be a 12, maybe 13. This got to be a 12 or 13 for sure. But yeah, it's the same exact bottom, traction pads and everything, man. So again, was it worth the wait? I hope so. You know, you have your Jordan 11 Legend Blue bag that's not in YouTube, nowhere. Then you have your 2024 Legend Blue sneakers, Jordan 11, you know what I mean? Then of course you got the hat, because you know I love hats. Bro, where are you gonna get this content? Where are you going to get the content? Again, loungers, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you become a lounger so you can see all the beautiful brand new reviews, comparisons, book bags. Book bags? Yo. Matter of fact, this is a good thumbnail right here. Hold on. I got you right here. There's a good thumbnail. You like that? You like that? Alright, guys. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.